Thanks for clicking on the Ochanos channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, so yesterday we didn't have a great day. Well, actually, I did have a good day in the market because I anticipated a drop in the market. And what I'm doing as far as stock trading, I'm taking those opportunities. I'm buying low, selling high, just straight swing. So for me, it was okay. But for others who didn't see anything coming, didn't anticipate it, yeah, there was some loss in the market. But what goes down goes back up. What goes up must go down. I saw some extreme fear mongering going on yesterday, and my goodness, this guy Chuck Schumer, along with Nancy Pelosi, I see just evil in these in these people. That the amount of fear that they are trying to push on the American people, it's sickening. Sickening. Let's check this out.
Session, which means it's harder to get a job, harder to keep a job, harder to pay the bills. What president does that? So I am calling on the House and Speaker Johnson, given how bad Trump's tariffs are, they now know it, to come back into session and vote the Senate's bipartisan bill undoing the tariffs on Canada, the bill we passed yesterday with bipartisan support, because a few Republicans had the courage of their convictions and voted against the president and for Senator Kane's very, very timely and needed bill. The American people care about one thing above all, and they care about a lot of things. But at the top of the list is inflation. That's the number one. On the tariffs here. Yesterday, the president made one of the dumbest decisions in history, one that will negatively impact every single American family, every single one. He's walking us into the dumbest and most avoidable recession probably in history. And let's call the Trump tariff tax for what they really are, a huge tax hike on American families. And not just any tax hike, J.P. Morgan called it, quote, the equivalent to the largest tax increase in since 1968. Here's what Bloomberg said, quote.
Okay, so, yeah, tariffs definitely are going to create a negative impact on commodities and things that we buy. It's going to create a lot of things. But for a long time, we have had manufacturing we've been taken advantage of, and we have had jobs move overseas. And basically, American population, we don't really make too much anymore because of that. So what did we see today on market open? We saw a bounce back. We saw the stock up. We saw S&P 500 go up. We saw Dow Jones. We saw NASDAQ go back up. So I called yesterday a regurgitation is going to happen within the stock market.
Let's go.
Sir, the Chinese foreign
back up a little.
Sure. The
This
Chinese
is,
foreign
the one.
ministry said that the market has spoken when asked about the tariffs. What do you make of
The
that?
market has spoken when they look at the fact that we have $1 billion trade deficit. When you look at the trade deficit that we have with certain countries, way over $1 billion per country. But with China, it's $1 trillion. And we have to solve our trade deficit with China. We have $1 trillion trade deficit with China. Hundreds of billions of dollars a year we lose with China. And unless we solve that problem, I'm not going to make it.
Okay, so I see right now China is the biggest problem that we have facing the nation right now. China is extremely aggressive. They're making plans to do some nefarious stuff. And if you don't see it, I see it. But yeah, we're going to see some action from China coming in the near future. And they're not hiding it. Their propaganda on X is, man, it is hitting hard and heavy the way they're talking. They're talking like throwing blows right now, like telling us, man, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Okay, let's take a look at the stock market right now, what we have going on. I don't think I've ever done this view before. This is TradeView. This is what I use to watch the market. I do all my active trading on a different format. I have two different brokerages that I use, but I really like the charts and how they have everything set up. So yesterday we had, as you can see over here, we had an extremely large drop on the S&P 500, as well as with the NASDAQ, exact same drop. So, or the Dow Jones. The NASDAQ, basically they were running line in line. Today, as you can see here, we had upward movement, right? Upward movement. And so the fear mongering that Chuck Schumer was doing yesterday, wow. It looks kind of green right now. Yeah, we have some companies, but this one you can't go off of this one because this is actually, if the market is going down, this is the SQQQ. If the market is going down on the S&P 500, then it loses money. I'm sorry, S&P. The SQQQ, when the S&P 500 loses money, it gains money. But right now it's gaining, so this one is losing. This QQQ, when the market goes up on the S&P 500 or NASDAQ, it's basically a tech market. That one will rise. It'll be green. So you see AMD. Now this sector, I have to let you know, the tech sector is going to be hit very, very hard. And that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the opportunity to capitalize on that drop. And I'm estimating that Microsoft is going to lose significantly. Maybe not as much as I said. I don't think it's going to hit 219. If it does hit 219, that would be like world-ending kind of stuff. But definitely dip into the 300s and very close to the 299s. And that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for opportunity, because that's what this is going to bring. It's going to bring a reset for the market. The market's needed a reset for a couple of years. This has been coming. We had year-over-year gains, and they didn't match. They didn't match at all. Our export, our import, our numbers were not matching what we were gaining on specific markets. And that's where I warned people months and months and months ago that we were headed for a crash. It was inevitable. So, people saw it coming. Warren Buffett saw it coming. You can go ask any AI, go Google it, and you'll see how he withdrew money months ago. So anyways, that's all I have today. I just wanted to let you know that we have fear mongering going on. We have some evil people with evil intentions. I don't know why. I don't know what their agenda is to make people afraid, but you're not meant to be afraid. Okay. This is not going to kill you. This is, if anything, if you're smart, you're going to wait for that opportunity, buy into stocks at a low, and then you'll be better off in the long run. Anyways, that's what I have for today. I appreciate you for watching the channel this long. If you could hit the like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Every like and subscribe helps the channel grow. We come out with a video every single day except for Saturday and Sunday. Everybody loves my bird, Pete. Not Pete. Oh, he doesn't want to say nothing. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Bye.